Ayo, what's good guys? It's your boy Moon Monkey, and today I'm gonna give you guys something a little different. So, what I want to go into today is about customizable movesets in Smash 4. Now, I talked about it previously in another video, but I wanted to give like a dedicated video for it. Alright, so let's get into it. So first thing, I think that customizable movesets will add quite a bit to the Smash 4 metagame. Like, let's say for example, it's a matchup between Bowser and Marth. Bowser's having a very tough time getting into Marth's defenses, and Bowser just needs something to at least let Marth think twice in the way how he approaches him. So, what does Bowser do? Maybe the Bowser main switches his customizable moveset so he has the Fireball projectile. That way now Marth has to deal with Bowser's projectiles, and he has to think of a new way to how to approach Bowser. So it's essentially shaking it up. Like, maybe Bowser might not do as well against Marth as he would without the Fireball customizable movesets. It would really shake things up. And I definitely think that as we have players toy around with it and play around like with the various moves, I think we could see a lot of interesting things, a lot of interesting combos, a lot of interesting setups, things that we're not ready to expect. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Like, if it's constantly evolving, maybe someone down the line, like 5 years down the line, finds this really hot combo that maybe only Link could do with a certain customizable moveset option. And maybe these customizable movesets will be able to help out some characters that aren't doing so hot on the tier list. Like, we all know there might be some characters that are just banished to dog shit tier that have like no chance of like just competing with characters that are doing a lot better on the tier list. So maybe we have like some options. Like, let's say for example, Zelda is just garbage. All right, so let's just say, hoping for the worst, without hoping for the worst, but let's expect the worst and say that Zelda's just hot booty. She's just garbage, all right? But what if she has this customizable moveset option that actually gives her like an even playing ground against some characters? And maybe let's not get ahead of ourselves and say that every single customizable moveset option will be viable in a competitive setting, because we'll be kidding ourselves if we say that. But if at least 2 or 3 customizable moves are fair and balanced to use in a competitive scene, then I think we should go ahead and use it. I mean, obviously, this is going to take at least probably like a year and a half worth of just like building the Smash 4 metagame to see how this fares out. We would have people just try it out, test it out. Maybe right off the gate, we know like that Donkey Kong punch with the tornado. Like, we might say right off the bat, all right, that's broken. We're not going to use that. But maybe his other option, because we already know that there are 3 different options for every customizable moveset. So maybe that one may not be the go-to answer, but maybe his other one might be fairly balanced. Like, we don't know. So it's definitely going to take some toying around with the community for us to at least toy around, and what we deem and vote are fair to use and what was essentially broken. And it's not really like customizable movesets are just going to be extremely broken. I mean, we've seen since the April Direct that there seems to be trade-offs for each one of these options. Like, right off the gate, we see Mario throw out a huge-ass fireball. What is this fireball doing? It's slow-moving, and it seems to be racking up a lot of percent. Probably equivalent to like 5 fireballs worth of fireballs. And then what he does again, his other option is he's shooting rapid fireballs, and in return, it seems like it's not causing any flinching at all. So it definitely seems like there are definitely trade-offs. Do I sacrifice speed for the power fireball, or do I go for the rapid speed to rack up as much damage as possible? So there's definitely some thought into it. So I mean, we might not even know, because some customizable movesets, they might be able to be tailor-suited to a person's playstyle. Like, if someone wants to be a heavy-hitting character, they might bump up their customizable moveset to that hard-hitting variant. And if someone wants to be that quick, easy percent rack-up kind of playstyle, they can switch up Mario's fireballs to like the lightweight version and just keep firing it out, and just that way they could just rack up percent from a distance. I mean, yeah, there's a trade-off that it's not going to flinch, but it will definitely suit to how they personally feel like they want their Mario to play. Like, and it's gonna make Mario look extremely different. Like, someone could have the hard-hitting Mario variant with like extreme fireballs, extreme super jump punches, versus someone that has like the quick variants of all those moves. So, and in all honesty, I don't think Smash would even be the first game to implement customizable moveset variety. I mean, look at a game like Street Fighter 4. I mean, they got different supers that could be used in different conditions and different setups and you to be punished in different ways. Hell, look at the recently announced Mortal Kombat 10. There's 3 different varieties of every single character in the game. Like, Smash would be the first game, and it would be a shame not to use the options that we were given. And actually, Ed Boon from NetherRealms actually had an interview with a gaming site, and he said something very interesting.
We were talking about the variations of
yeah.
characters. So, you know, this character on the left here, he has very different versions. Each one has their own, you know, like unique moves that they can do.
Okay.
They all share a certain kind of base moves, but then layered on top of that is so normally, like in a fighting game, you kind of think, you know, okay, Sub-Zero, he's a good match for Raiden, and Raiden is a good matchup for, you know, Johnny Cage. This really kind of layers it even deeper, where, like, you know, version A of Sub-Zero might be a good match for version C of Scorpion, and adds a lot more variables to the whole mix, and the kind of like the palette of what the player has to use.
So yeah, based off of what he said about how the various moves can like just shake up the whole metagame, I definitely think that could be applied to Smash. We really have to sit and wait and just like toy around with this. All I hope is that we as a community just give it a chance. Like, I don't want anybody to just write it off immediately. I definitely see the potential in it, and I'm really interested in seeing where, I guess, we as a community take that potential. So yeah, that's my little dream. That's my little hope for the whole community. What customizable movesets can do. That is my dream, my niggas. That is my dream. That one day, customizable moves can be. Yo, let me stop. All right, like, comment, and subscribe, and we hit this bitch.